Welcome everybody, Russ McDonough, aka the Nomadic Veteran, and welcome to this week's video where I'm gonna talk about clothes. So, this video will be really useful if one, you're thinking about doing van life and you're sat there going, I don't know how many clothes to take with me. Or two, you're just intrigued to see how a guy who does van life full time actually, or how many clothes he's got to survive in, I guess. One thing I will say is obviously all these clothes and what I have, trainers, flip-flops, all that good stuff, works for me. The other thing I'd say is when we started van life, our plan was to kind of just stay to hot areas, like really beachy climates and that. So there's a lot of shorts and t-shirts. So when we went to places like the Alps in December, we were massively caught short because we didn't have the right clothes. So it's something to bear in mind. What I've got here generally works for me, but that doesn't mean to say I get it right 100% of the time. The other reason I wanted to talk about clothes is because how good it is, or I'll start that again. Basically, I've never been someone into fashion. Might be able to probably tell that by the clothes I wear in like day to day and in the videos, but I've never been into fashion. Ever since as a young kid, I've always just been like, I'm wearing shorts and t-shirts. Yeah, granted, there was like this 6-month period when I was going through puberty trying to impress girls. I was like trying to wear like YSL shirts or whatever, but generally that went after 6 months and I was like, I didn't feel good. Give me a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and I'm happy. So the other good thing of that is I'm not being preachy, dudes. I'm not into fast fashion. I'm not getting something because it looks good in that sort of like the season. So when I do buy clothes, I do tend to maybe spend a little bit more, but that's because I'll literally wear them until they're threadbare. And Gibbo's like, Russ, you can't go out in that anymore. You look like a tramp. No offense, tramps. But you know what I'm saying. I'll literally, when I buy something, I'll wear it until it's done. So I'll talk you through what I've got. Hopefully it'll be of some use if you are thinking about doing van life, or you're just thinking about maybe like downsizing your wardrobe. We'll see. But anyway, to live full-time van life, Russ McDonough style, or the Nomadic Veteran, we have flip-flops, fizz trainers, and normal trainers. I get by with that. Again, when we're in the Alps, I probably could have done with some better footwear, some waterproofs, but I didn't have them, and my feet were ices. Lesson learned. I'm quite into my running, so what I tend to do is I have quite a lot of running clothes. So I've got, if you're into your running, you know what calf sleeves are. Basically, it gives my calves a little bit of support when I'm out running. I've got running socks, 6 pairs, because you never want to be putting on sweaty pairs of socks to do your next run, and you don't know when the next time you're doing your washing is, so I have 6 pairs of running socks. I've got some compression sleeves for when it is a little bit taters outside and I don't want to be too cold, so I put them underneath my t-shirt. It just keeps me a little bit warmer. What else? I've got 5 pairs of exercise shorts. 3 pairs are actually running shorts, and 2 pairs like MMA style shorts if I ever do happen to, 1, go in a gym, or 2, if the gym's ever open again due to lockdown. Okay, talking about sort of like lower body sort of like clothing as well. Like I said before, our plan was to go to beaches, hot climates and that, so I've got a couple of pairs of swimming shorts, and then I've got 3 pairs of cargo shorts. Again, for those of you who watch the channel regularly, I quite like my camo shorts. I just like them, I feel good in them. And then I've got 1 pair of jeans. I'm not a big fan of wearing jeans, but when it's a little bit cold outside again, there go too. When it is cold outside, maybe a little bit excessively, I've got like 3 or 4 jackets here. So I've got a nice woobie hoodie, which keeps me really nice and warm. I find this is good for when I want to put it over the top of a hoodie. If it's proper ices, when we're like the mountains of Portugal or the Alps, it works really well then. I've got a waterproof jacket from North Face, obviously good quality, and a couple of, we'll go with burgundy hoodies. They're definitely not purple, they're burgundy. And then the last bit of, this is the one I probably wear the most, is a Patagonia jacket. It's really light, it packs down into like a little stuff sack, and it's a good bit of kit. So I like it because it doesn't take up much space, and you can just, when we're going on a hike for the day, and I don't feel like I need a jacket, I can just chuck that in the bag, and it's really useful for that. So good bit of kit. What else? It's all a bit of a mess back here now. All right, I guess the next thing we got to talk about is t-shirts. Now, we've been doing van life for close to 18 months. I've never got all my clothes out in a oneer like this to actually go through them, and I didn't realise how many t-shirts I've actually got with me. Probably too many. So today I might even try and get rid of a couple. But one of the reasons I've got a lot of t-shirts actually was myself being a veteran. I'm a former Marine, and there's a lot of guys out there, veterans as well, or guys who are still serving, who have got their own like apparel companies, and I always try and support the guys because I know how hard it is in business, and it's just a nice thing to do because one, they're legends, and two, you know, they're producing some really good quality stuff. So I like to buy veteran-owned brands as well to support our brotherhood as such. So I do probably, that's one reason why I probably got a lot of t-shirts. So I counted them all up, and I've got 19 t-shirts, and I've got 7 raglans. So that's not all of them. So you can, yeah, it's quite excessive really for a guy to be living van life. I'm not a minimalist, but I do try and cut down, so that's probably a little bit excessive. So we are going to try and get rid of a few today. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Oh, I've got caps as well, because when you are a baldy, you do need to protect yourself from the sun. So I've got 3 caps again. Some people might be like, that's a little bit excessive. One's a running cap, because it gets sweaty, I need to keep my head from being burnt. One's a day-to-day cap, and this one, veteran owned, is, I've not worn it yet, but it's ready and it's waiting in the wings to be worn. So I like that one. And it was supporting a veteran owned business, as I talked about before. I've also got a couple of gloves loafing around here somewhere. Oh, actually, here's a Brucey bonus tip for you. Buffs. If you haven't got a buff, these are really good bits of kit. Whether you're into your running or whatnot, or you're hiking, you can use them as bandanas. You can wear them as like on your wrist to wipe your sweat away if you're running. Wear them around your neck if you're a bit cold and that. Or in the world we live in today, they double up really nicely as a mask if you're caught short and you're like, I need to go into Lidl, but I haven't got a mask with me. There you go. So good bits of kit. I like to get superhero ones. They look good. Anyway, that's about it, I think. I don't think I've got any more clothes, apart from the clothes I'm wearing, which includes the beanie, which works well if it's cold, and 2, if you've not cut your hair in a little while and you don't want to embarrass yourself to the whole of YouTube for having a monk haircut. Anyway, that's about it, guys. So, usual admin. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, please. If you'd like to let me know in a comment, do I have too many clothes? Or maybe I've not got enough clothes. Definitely, I'd love to hear what you're thinking. If you'd like to share the video, share it to people who are maybe thinking about doing van life, or just generally share it because you thought it was a good video. And finally, subscribe to the channel. That'd be wicked. But until Wednesday, that's it. Laters. Just a quick one, dudes. There are loads of veteran brands out there. However, I just wanted to show you a few that I've got. If you're looking for warmers kit, or a Wubby hoodie in particular, check out Widow 10. Good quality kit, keeps you redders in the cold. If you're looking for t-shirts, check out Ben over at Offensive Veterans, really good quality stuff. And also the guys over at Fat Gorilla, they do really cool stuff. If you're interested in this kit, I'll put the links in the description below.